Hey guys, this is Sowmiya here and welcome back to my channel. I know a lot of people are dreaming of migrating to Australia, and of course there are so many reasons of why you should come to Australia as well. But in today's video, we are going to discuss the top 6 things or the top 6 myths that if you're thinking, then probably Australia is not the right place for you or you should not move to Australia. This video is not to discourage anyone who is planning to come to Australia, but I'm just telling you guys the harsh reality. So now without any further delay, let's get started. Number 1. Since you're moving to a new country, you have to be mentally prepared to start everything from scratch. This is in terms of your house, your job, your car, and pretty much everything in your life. So let's say back in your country you are working in a very high position role, but when you come to Australia you might probably not get the exact same role. And also in your country you might have your own house and also your own car, but when you come here you might have to rent out an apartment and also start using public transport. So unless until you're very lucky, you might be able to get the same role that you are doing back in your country. And also, if you're a very rich person, you can definitely get your own house and car as soon as you land in Australia. But in most cases, it seriously does not happen, and you have to start literally your whole life again. So if you're not ready for that struggle, just think at least 10 times before making a decision about moving to Australia. Number 2, if you're not willing to develop your skills, then probably Australia is not the right place for you, because most of the employers who are willing to hire someone over here, they look at the experience that you have in the last 3 years and also the skills that you currently have. So let's take IT industry as an example. So in the IT industry, all the employers who are willing to hire a software developer, they will check whether they have the experience on the technologies that they would like he or she to work on. So it's really important to keep yourself updated with all the new technologies that are out right now in the market. I know it's hard, but you just have to try your best to keep yourself updated with most of the technologies that are out right now in the market. So if you're a person who is not willing to develop your skills, or you have this mindset that I'm not gonna learn new things every day, then I'm saying this that it's going to be really hard for you to survive here in Australia. So just keep that in mind and work on your skills, and you will definitely able to sustain your job, and you can also move from one job to another easily. Number 3. So back in your home country, you can have a lot of support with all the household work. So you can have your own maids to do all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, and pretty much everything. But when you move to Australia, you will have no one to support you, and that's going to be a drastic change in your life, right? So that's why it's really important to prepare yourself both mentally and physically to do all the work just by yourself. Not just that. In Australia, the cost of living is so high, so it's really important that both of the partners in the family go to work to manage all the expenses. So you can't just let one partner in the family go to work and get their income, so you can't just rely on one person's income to run the family. So both husband and wife in the family have to go to work to manage literally all the expenses. So that's why it's really important to make up your mind that you will be working full time and also taking care of the house, doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, gardening, and everything in the house. So I'm telling you guys this because in Australia, getting someone to do all the household work is so expensive. You can't get maids in Australia, and only very few people can afford it. Not everyone can. So that's why just keep your mind prepared that you will be working full time and also taking care of the house. Number 4, you're not ready to change your bad habits. So you might be very used to doing certain things in certain ways in your country, but when you come to Australia, it's really important to adapt to the Australian culture. Also, you might see a lot of differences in the rules and regulations when you visit a bank over here, or when you start driving a car, or when you start using a public transport. So let's say for an example, that in your country you were not following some of the traffic rules. But when you come and drive a car in Australia, it's really important to follow all the rules and regulations that are imposed here by the government. So they are really for your safety, and it's really important that you follow them. So just imagine if all of the migrants who are coming from different countries to Australia, if they all didn't follow all the rules over here, then I don't think that Australia would look as beautiful as how it looks right now. Moreover, when you come from one country to another, you're representing your whole country. So if you behave really well, then people will have a very good perception about you, your community, and also your whole country. So please keep that in mind, and if you have any bad habits, it would be awesome if you could change those. Number 5. If you're thinking that moving to Australia will make you a rich person quickly, then it's a wrong assumption. Yes, of course you will earn money when you come here, but the problem is that the cost of living is so high, and also the higher you earn, the higher you have to pay for the taxes. So let's say you're earning less than $18,000 per year, then taxes are not going to be a very big problem for you. But if you're a person who is earning over $100,000 a year, then you have to pay quite a lot of amount for the taxes. So Australia has one of the highest tax paying rate in the world, so that's actually one of the biggest problems. So you have to pay quite a lot of amount for the taxes. Since a lot of migrants who are coming to Australia, they need a house to live in, so they have to probably take out a mortgage loan, because buying a house in Australia is really expensive. So if you're not a rich person, you have to take a mortgage loan, and your income is also going to go towards paying the mortgage loan. And also you have to think about getting a car and also your children's education. There are a lot of other expenses such as your insurance, Medicare. So that's why I'm saying that living in this country is really expensive. And so unless until you're earning your money here and spending it in your home countries like India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, then that's when you will have a lot of money left and you can say that you're a rich person. But that's not going to happen, right? Because you're living here, so you have to earn your money and you have to spend it here. So just keep that in mind, that you will earn money, but at the same time you will have a lot of other expenses, and you have to also pay for your taxes. So if you're thinking that moving to Australia can make you a rich person like quickly within few years, then that's seriously a wrong assumption. Number 6. If you are a person who cannot survive without your family and friends, then it's really important to reconsider your decision about migrating to Australia. Because I know a lot of my friends who came to Australia when I came here, and after a while I realized that they really miss their family and friends, and now finally they decided to go back to their home country. So that's why I'm saying that if you are a person who cannot really survive without your family, then think at least 10 times before coming here. Especially if you don't have anyone or you don't really have any relative who is already living in Australia so that they can take care of you, then it's going to be very hard for you to adapt to this country and manage your life when you first move here. So that's why I'm saying that if you are a person who can get homesick so easily, then it's important to reconsider your decision about migrating to Australia. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found this video very useful, and just think about all the things that I mentioned in this video, and basically these are all the points that you must consider before moving to Australia. I made this video purely based on the experience that I gained from living in Australia for more than 5 years. So if you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, or any general questions about moving to Australia, you can definitely ask me down in the comment section, and also you can express your opinion about this whole video in the comment section. So I'm happy to help all of you guys. So I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, this is Sowmiya signing off from you. Bye, cheers, take care, love you all.